Hello YouTube, another video here from Everyday Oppression. This one's going to be a little bit different. I'm not really going to talk about anything about identity politics or Trump or Hillary or any of that kind of stuff that's going on. This one's going to be a bit different. It's going to be just a bit about me.
It's all about me.
So if you don't want to watch this and learn about my life, then feel free to just pass this video along. If you are interested in a little bit about moi, then stay tuned, because I'm going to crack open this hard root beer. Ooh, and then we're going to talk about
Me.
Let's go. Oh, this is what you need after a hard day's work. So, what's been going on in my life right now? I'm actually trying to do multiple videos all at once. A lot of topics about, Islamophobia, something to do with the Muslim ban, the update that the Trump administration has done. Work has been very hectic for me. The job that I have, my day job, basically requires me to be outside a lot. And right now in Canada, our winter has hit us with a vengeance, and it is quite cold. Us skinny bitches don't do well in the cold, I'll tell you that. So I've been keeping busy with that. Freezing took us off. I've been spending more time with the boyfriend. He's had a recent death in his family, and so I was there to support him, give him a little bit of a shoulder to cry on. I've been actually going to see a lot of hockey games with him. So he's a big hockey fan. I grew up not really appreciating the game of hockey, but the few times I've gone to see live hockey games, I found it to be very calming. Like, there's nothing, it's just a game, right? And you get to enjoy the sport, watch the talent of these hockey players, have at her, and it's great when your team scores. So like, I'm really enjoying this time, not only with him, but also just as a means to get away from all the seriousness that is politics and the world. You can just chill and be yourself and drink cheap beer.
2 shots of vodka.
Sure.
I want to say a shout out to a few of my friends here. Thanks to Owen. I've been talking with you a little bit on Facebook and getting to know you a little bit. You're awesome. To Nino. Hi, Nino. Thanks for the chat on Skype. Also, my friend Christopher. You know who you are, mister. I'm sorry that you keep sending me all these links for cool stories to do videos with, but I just haven't had time to actually tackle them. So, I'm a bad friend. You're awesome, and I hope you forgive me. What else is there? Oh, yeah. I'm also trying to get back into my art, so it's very difficult because usually when people are artists, they do well in art surroundings. I actually do better with other artists because I feed off their energy. I get a lot of critique from them, and I can give that back. So being constantly surrounded by artists and creativity actually increases my creativity. So if any of you haven't checked it out, I have a Facebook art page, artist JC to the W, so you can check out some of my stuff there. I also have a page on DeviantArt. It's been a long time since I've updated that, mostly illustration work and pencil work. I also got this book here. So this is called 300 Drawing Prompts. So basically what this is, I got it from my roommate for Christmas, is that each page has an idea on it for you to draw and sketch. So currently the very first page was Angel's Wings. So I don't know if you can see that, but I'm working on pencil and then outlining it in outliner. I may or may not color it. So I'm doing that right now. And a personal shout out to the username Isme Weatherwax. She requested me to showcase that painting. So I'm going to do that right now. So she had wanted me to showcase this painting that I'd done. Hopefully you can see more of it. There you go. So I'm going to describe a little bit how I came about to creating it. The first step was painting the background, which was a cool gray blue. All of this is acrylic. The splatter painting here, I drizzled it on. So what I did was mixed different colors of paint alongside a medium that allowed it to have this droopy effect. So I would just lay it down on the floor, and then I drooped it, let it land where it needed to. Some artists use water as a medium, but fun fact, if you actually use water as a medium, it will tend to thin out the paint pigment, which means that you actually lose a lot of consistency with the paint. So using other mediums, such as the one I used here, I think it was the glazed medium, it actually holds the pigment better and allows you to have a stronger paint color. So that's what I did there. And then from that point, what I had done is I wanted a bit of a kind of a designy look to it, a little bit more illustrative. So I started with these guys, used some circle shapes to mimic the splatter that I wanted here, kind of a wavy thing. And then the last part of it was actually the man, and I inserted him later. I envisioned as if he was dreaming, and the splatter and the waves coming out of his head was him dreaming. So I think I call this one the Dreamer. Here it is. I hope you like it, Ismay. And I guess in regards to my YouTube channel, I've been talking with a lot more people, some of my followers. I do try and keep up with my comments for you. And I do hope that my videos are inspiring you to question things, to start conversations. I'm also wanting to reach out to other minorities, perceived minorities. You know what I'm talking about. People in the queer communities, blacks, Mexican, we're all human, but I find that in regards to things that are currently going through identity politics and society as of late, is that we need to see a lot more minority groups speaking out against the mainstream media, against people who are trying to silence freedom of speech. So we need to stand up and talk more about it. So that's what I'm hoping that my videos do as well. You know, it's to start up conversations, have a drink or two and chill, because we're all humans, right? Always question things, always criticize things, and always challenge things. This is the most important thing, ladies and gentlemen. Don't just allow people to walk all over you and, spew out their garbage. We need to stand up. We need to speak up. In a way, it's kind of like a little bit of activism in your own little sense, but there was one more thing that I wanted to talk about here, and I think it was based on my followers. So I just want to thank everybody here for following me and subscribing, leaving your commentary and everything for me to respond to. Currently, I'm sitting at about 826 followers, way more than I anticipated with this channel.
I don't know half of you half as well as I should like, and I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve.
I thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. So I don't know what I should do if I actually reach 1,000 subscribers. Maybe do a collab. I can do an art gift for somebody who is the 1,000th subscriber or who comments on a video there. Maybe I'll plan something, I think. So maybe there'll be like an art piece as a prize. So watch out for number 1,000 subscribers. I don't know what else I can talk about. Doing good with the boyfriend, spending time with them. Oh, I'm actually going to be house sitting for a friend of mine, a fellow artist. He's going to be going to Europe for 2 weeks, so I will be over at his house, mostly just to take care of his 2 cats, make sure everything's nice and tidy. You may or may not see any videos, only because I might be away, so I'll keep that in mind. Always keep the conversations going, people. Enjoy your free time. Step away from politics and the craziness that is society sometimes. It's really good to just take a breath of fresh air, relax, have fun, watch some sports, do cool things. Drink. And remember, take care of one another. And I'll talk to you all later. Bye, guys.
That's all, folks.